So 2 things on Creighton. Number 1, are you convinced after watching him, and Farabella had a really good game, they're deep enough? Are they deep enough?
I think that depth is a little bit overrated as long as you're healthy in the tournament.
Yeah.
It matters across the course of the regular season because it's such a grind. But this is you're playing what, 6 games to win the whole thing? Like it's really not that taxing compared to what you've been through. Where
So then
some of
you
these
think
teams,
Kansas can win it? You think Kansas can win it? No, you don't.
not without McCullough.
Well, he played. He played.
I
He
know,
looked
but
pretty
I'm just
good.
saying. But if McCullough is injured, then no, I don't. But
All
if
right, so say
if
he's
they're
healthy.
healthy, I don't know if they can win it because I don't think that they necessarily have the firepower that UConn, Purdue, or Houston has. But I think they can make the Final Four if they're legitimately healthy.
So you have more confidence in Creighton than you do in Kansas winning the whole, like getting to the Final Four and winning the whole thing. If I had to say who you're taking, Creighton or Kansas, they're both thin.
Yeah.
You like Creighton better.
I'm kind of like even. I'm
You
like
can't
right
be
there with
even.
both of them. Yes, I can.
No, you can't be even. They're 2 different teams. You have to pick one.
I have to, huh?
Yes.
All right, I'll go with Creighton. Yeah.
Okay. Why?
I love their
What do you
offense.
like? Yeah.
Their offense is so explosive and their guard play is really good.
Yeah.
Like I look at Kansas's guard play and DeJuan Harris is a good player. He's a winning player, but he's not striking fear in the heart on the scouting report, right? McCullough, what's McCullough shooting from 3, by the way?
So since Big 12 play, I think it's like 32%.
So he's kind of regressed from his
Didn't I tell you this?
start.
Didn't I tell you this?
Well, he's been injured. He's been in.
Go ahead. Just say it. Just say it. Go. Hey, Jeff, you were right about this one because you point out everyone I'm wrong about. Everyone.
Well, you've been wrong a lot. That's the scary thing about
St.
this
Mary's
podcast.
was back until last night.
They got whooped last night. I saw that was.
They did.
No, I thought he was. He's been in and out of the lineup. That's probably why. And that's messed his rhythm up. No, I love the fact that like with Shireman, Trey Alexander. I mean, Stephen Ashworth can make he can make shots for sure. I love Trey Alexander, and I think Baylor Shireman is a great player. So I think both those guys. Mason Miller has kind of been up and down for them at the 4. Kalkbrenner plays his role really well. I really like Shireman and Alexander. And with Alexander, he can get his pull-up is so good, and he can get it when he wants it. And Shireman running off those screens, he can play off closeouts. Yeah, I think I like Creighton better than Kansas for that run to the Final Four.
Kalkbrenner the best defensive big man in the country?
Yes. His verticality challenges should be like what we put in the dictionary. Yes. He's not just vertical. Yeah. He's like negative. Like his arms are somehow going behind his head. Yeah. It's amazing.
Every time.
I know. He is phenomenal. And like the way that they got UConn of kind of funneling guys to him, running him off the 3-point line. That's high-level stuff, man. They're not bad defensively. Like we think Creighton, we think all offense. They're a top 25 defense.
But much of that is based on Kalkbrenner.
Totally. But when you've got it, use it.
I agree.
Funnel guys to him, and he doesn't foul, and they're really light behind him. I mean, you talk about Jason Green playing I think Jason Green's like 6'7". Yeah. I guess you could go Trout, but Isaac Trout is more of a stretch big. Right. He's looking to shoot. That's what he wants to do.
I just think, Rob, I don't think we place enough emphasis on defense. And most people would say, hey, Baylor Shireman's their best player. And you look at the offensive numbers, and they are. Like, he's been incredible.
Well, and he rebounds, too. He's a great rebounder. And he moves the ball. He's unselfish.
Don't get me wrong. I love Shireman. I think he's one of the top 20 players in the country, too. But people are going to omit Kalkbrenner because he doesn't put up crazy offensive numbers. But, his worth and value on both ends of the court, but especially on the defensive end, is unlike nobody else's because, again, you're surrounding him with average defensive players.
Yeah. Think about picking the Big East Defensive Player of the Year. That's going to be I don't envy that.
Yes.
But also Kalkbrenner, his last 2 games he's 19 of 22 from the field. He was 10 for 10 against Seton Hall and 9 of 12 against Marquette.
He never complains. He never says a word. He just does exactly what you ask him to do. I think Ron Kalkbrenner is just so underrated. No, I I know we value him defensively, most people, but
Well, he is the 2-time Big East Defensive Player of the Year. Where are you going? Where would you go for that? For Big East Defensive Player of the Year, you got probably Devin Carter in that mix.
Yeah,
Kalkbrenner's in that mix. Stevie Mitchell has gotten thrown into that ring.
Yeah. You would have put Klingon if he wasn't hurt.
He's just been injured a lot. Yeah.
Right. I would go Kalkbrenner for me.
3 straight.
I would. Yeah. Yeah. He's that good. Again, just what
I
he
feel
does.
like all 3 of those candidates are pretty good.
They're awesome
in their own respective ways. They're different, but they're very good players.
I just think, again, what you ask Kalkbrenner to do on that team is unlike what anybody else has to shoulder over the course of the season. That's what I would say.